Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. For those not familiar with us, we are located in Sussex County near Newton, New Jersey. We are exit 25 off of Route 80 and we're about 10 minutes from the highway. You just have to drive through the tunnel and there we are on the right hand side. This morning I'm going to share a quick video of just one of our over 20 vendors in the shop. This particular vendor has two booths, a wall, and a small shelf in our locked case. This is Redreamable, vendor code 67, and she is a 20% off unless marked firm on her items, and that is the same price for cash, credit, PayPal. Now, if you wish to purchase any of the items in this or any of our other videos, or our Instagram or Facebook page, please just send us a direct message on either Facebook, Gray Barn Antiques, or our Instagram, Gray_Barn, or you can email us at graybarnantiques.com, gray with an E. I ask if you only can just send a screenshot to help me find the items. If you're not able to do that, then I just need the timestamp. We ship the small items. Many of the items are not shippable, such as the chairs, the sewing machine, that larger mold. If we have to ship something like that mold, there will be a fee for the size of the package. It's not so much the weight that they get you on, it's the size. So we do a lot of shipping, especially the smaller items. You can see there are a lot of books here. I'm not going to go through each book, but we do have a large assortment of books, not just in Redreamable, but throughout the shop. We are open Wednesday through Sundays, 10 to 5, and we are open all year round. We are closed Christmas Day, Easter Sunday, and Thanksgiving. And of course, weather permitting, tomorrow we're supposed to get some snow starting at noon, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this is just going to be about 10 minutes, so let's just get started. This is one of her two booths, as I mentioned. This is her more primitive coppers, brass, and that kind of stuff in this booth. The other booth has more of a feminine flair to it, with more of the porcelain and potteries and stuff, so you'll see difference in style. So we have a lot of books here, so I'm just going to kind of scan over these quickly, but hopefully slow enough that you can stop your screen and be able to read the titles to see if there's anything here that you like. And you see there's a mix of hardcovers and research books, all kinds. But I did want to focus on, we even have the bookends. So that pair of bookends there will be just $20. Pretty cool with those big skeleton keys on them. Decent weight. And it's going to be off the lower price because she didn't write firm, so the 22 becomes $17.60. The easiest way to do 20% off is just times 0.8, and that takes you right to the number without having to do any additional mathematical steps. Geodes are always a popular. This is amethyst geode for bookends. That's $20. That's a very good price if you know the price of your stones. Onyx, all kinds. And her animals, I think, are mostly in this booth too. So I did want to come over and show you. We have a lot of our people on here that do junk journaling. Oh, this is a really cool little scale. I think it would be a great riser. So the scale itself is marked down to 22, so that's $17.60. This price is for this chippy painted scoop. So really, what I like about this scale is it's nice and flat, so you can actually use it as a riser. I wanted to show this book that just came in for our junk journaling friends. This is what year is this? This is 1969 of the 1908. This is in the wrong booth. So, okay, well, anyway, if anybody's interested in this, since we're already 3 minutes in, this is just $10. And this is all the old ads compiled. But what's great about it is the page is already yellow, but since I did not realize this was the wrong booth, but if you're interested in that, that's from the Hip Chick. Absolutely, you can have that. But I wanted to show the Vogue sewing book as well, which is just from 1975 for $8, and that is a hardcover. So it has all kinds of sewing patterns. So a nice hardcover book right there. That's why we ask when people pick up something from a booth, just leave it at our counter so we can make sure it gets put back in the right spot. Okay. This is pretty. Now this is the tray and the pot and the dish here. This is 32. And what I love about my vendors is very often, well, she doesn't have the measurements on this, but woodberry teapot with tray. So this would be 20, 30 becomes 24. So 26.40, I think. Might have to do the math on that one. Nice brown splatterware. That becomes 16. We're not shipping the lamps. We have shipped lamps in the past with just the base, not the top, the shade, because the shade can be more expensive to ship than anything. Nice little drawer for $12. There are our measurements. Copper and brass pieces. This looks like a bicycle pedal. $3. So that'd be cute hanging as a shelf. And if you have a little figurine that's bicycle related, or just a couple little children type things, that'd be cute with like the little lead cast iron type Amish figurines. So cute for a bicyclist. A lot of these pieces alone may not look great, but I know when they're incorporated and put together, a lot of people make some really lovely little vignettes and groupings. And again, you're visiting with the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. And as I've said, we do ship the smaller items. Just feel free to reach out to us via email. Find us at graybarnantiques.com. That is gray with an E. You can also reach us on our Facebook page, Gray Barn Antiques, or Instagram at gray_barn. If you need, I only check email during business hours. Messages on both Instagram and Facebook are checked all the time. So whichever's easiest for you. I know some people do not have Facebook or Instagram and only have YouTube, so you can always email us. Emailing is better than calling us because this is basically, for the most part, a one-woman show very often. So it's hard for me to break away from the counter. When we do open, we are consistently busy. Is this tin? No, ceramic. What is this? Let's see. Pottery berry. That's very nice. $12. 6.5 by 5.5. Oh yeah, so this would be your berry. This is a nice little pottery berry container. It's a stoneware with the cobalt in it, salt glaze kind of finish. So you got the holes in there, so as you're carrying and you're picking your berries, it's already starting to strain them and take care of some of that. I think just the bottom has the holes, yes. So very cool, nice piece. If you want to use it as a planter and put a dish underneath it so you do have the ability for it to drain. This bottle not to be sold. Well, too bad, it's being sold. Let's see, where's this out of? Wisconsin. That's been reduced, so it'll be $11.20, and that's what they call a blob top. You can see how it's just, that's how we know this is an older bottle, and usually there's some straw marks in it. It's the double seam. There's ways to age the bottles, and it's the tops, our seams, the straw marks like the air bubbles in there. There's a smooth pontil on the bottom. There's a nice clock, alarm clock up here, as is paint loss, ticks, rings. So $25.60 on the 1940s West clock. And on a lot of the older pieces of, a lot of the older clocks and stuff like that that do not have computer bits and chips in them, if you go to YouTube, and that includes cameras and stuff, if you go to YouTube, there are tutorials that people sit and they take the time, they share with you for free their knowledge, and they will take apart a clock and a camera, whatever, and show you how to fix it. Usually it's just needing some oiling, gears need a little bit of adjusting, so these people take their time to share that with you. So a great resource YouTube is for many things, but including how to fix your cameras and your clocks. And also trains. We do have trains here. We don't ship the locomotives because of the moving parts. Oh, that's a lamp. Very cool. So, again, please just, if you're emailing me and you're not able to do a screenshot, just give me the timestamp of where you saw the item that you want more information on, and I will then send you pictures, prices. We always want to make sure these items find homes no matter what state they're in. So these 3 birds themselves are $14.40. And the paint is just a paint drop for the eyes. So, and this is just a silver colored portal with view. So somebody put that in. It's very lightweight. So this is a commercial made, not from an actual ship. So I'm going to wrap this up because I'm trying to keep these at 10 minutes. I'm going to try to do these again like I had done in the past. in the mornings so that they load up by the afternoon, because it does take a while for YouTube to load up. So again, we visited this morning with vendor 67, who is Redreamable. So 12 on this colander. I know people like these for putting lights on. They put them on top of their soffits and they look really cool. All right, so I'm just going to back up. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you as always for joining us. If you are on Facebook, I do recommend you join our Facebook page of Gray Barn Antiques. Wednesday nights at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, we do a Facebook Live, which is always a lot of fun. And of course, you can purchase when I put up items on Instagram and Facebook. If it says direct message, then you would just direct message us and the items can be yours. Have a wonderful weekend.